All right. It is 1700. So I want to say welcome everybody to this month's live event. As always, I am your host, Ansel, and with me is Crystal.
Hello.
And on this particular live event, we have a very, very special guest, our buddy, our pal, our Roku. Roku, say hello.
What's up?
And the Roku handler, Nalu.
Hello.
All right. So since we came up with this idea about a month ago before we knew how busy this month was going to be, and thankfully that worked to our advantage. But we're going to play a little bit of a game tonight, and that game is basically called Not My Fandom: The Roku Story. The way this works is Roku's a good buddy of ours. He plays Final Fantasy with us. We share several mobile games together and several other crazy things of that nature. But he's not really into ponies. He's not against ponies, but he's not into ponies. But he's surrounded by ponies. So what we are going to do is tonight we're going to ask him what we would consider basic questions, and he has to answer as credibly as possible. And for every good answer, we're going to give him a mango point, and with a mango point, he can skip any question he wants or come up with something offensive, depending on how he wants to play it. So we're going to start with that, and then in the end, Crystal, I have a few Quill and Blade things, but I want to get right to the main event here. And I thought we could maybe round robin, Nalu, Crystal, and I asking questions. I can open this up, but then we just kind of take turns going through the backlog. So
Sure.
it's not just one monotonous Ansel.
I will
already
also
have-
check. Oh, well.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I can't go into negative points, can I?
No, we'll give you the freedom of not negative.
And I should be safe.
So I will say this has been one of the highest question participated events in a very long time. People are very excited about this. I'm just going to warn you. So there's a lot. So let's just go right to it. So of all the characters in My Little Pony, who is your least favorite one, and why is it Sunset Shimmer? Sunset Shimmer.
Oh, my lord.
Well, I mean, if we're including Sun Shit Shimmer, I think that one kind of speaks for itself, right?
Of course.
Like, it was generally a creative mistake, I would say, to put that one in the main series.
I agree. I think that's very valid.
From the forums, we've got Octavia Harmony asking, why do you even hang out with these weird bronies?
That's
Tread carefully.
yeah, that's a really weird question. I'm gonna defer that one and just say Nyla and Ansel, and that's a good enough reason.
Acceptable.
Dog.
It's Nala's turn.
Oh, my bad. Part 2 of that one from Carapace is, jokes aside, out of the 4 adult princesses, Cadence, Celestia, Luna, and Twilight, who is your favorite and why?
He at least got names.
Yeah,
I
at least
love
got
imagining his face right now. Just like, why did
It's-
I agree to this?
It
Screenshot.
would be an interesting. I think Luna's me. I'm gonna say Luna. I have no idea. That's the
All
one
right.
that looks like the stars or whatever, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay,
That is close
yeah.
enough, yes.
Yeah, that's the answer I'm going with. I'm sticking with it.
That's a fair answer. Not quite a mango point answer, but fair. And the fact that you relatively kind of knew what one looked like, though, is definitely worth a mango point. Okay. What is Rainbow Dash's signature ability?
Outrunning rainbows.
Not incorrect. Not fully
Hey.
correct, but not incorrect.
Not bad.
That was a guess. So
Not incorrect.
okay.
All right. If you were to make a crossover of what you have been told of ponies, what would you make a crossover with?
A Linkin Park album, because apparently Silent Night likes to hang himself.
That's a mango point. That's a mango point. Okay. Null is up.
There's just 2 words to this one, so I'm going to paraphrase a little. Who is best pony?
Painted White. There.
Oh,
That's-
good answer. Good answer. But since it was kind of a suck up, no mango point.
That's fine. I don't need the point for that one.
Whoa. All right. Let's see here. What would your cutie mark be?
An X.
That is fair. We've kind of had that discussion before.
Who are the Wonderbolts?
The pop star sensations that got struck by lightning.
Man, that's cooler than reality.
I was about to say, I was like, no, but now I have to write now someone needs to write a fic. That might just be the next prompt. Oh, well done. Nalu's up. And it's Nalu's question.
Oh, that's weird. All right, Spike is the name of Twilight Sparkle's blank. Fill in the blank.
Pet bulldog.
Oh my god, that's actually not entirely wrong.
Not
Right?
entirely wrong.
Oh, cool.
Depending on which show.
That is correct. All right. Of these two things, which is superior? Listening to Vinyl Scratch or watching Octavia?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with the dancing octopus.
Okay.
What?
An excellent attempt based on the name, but highly incorrect. But well done.
Who is Fleur de Lis?
A really bad pattern that they put on ties. I actually have no idea.
Wow, rude.
Not a bad answer, though. Although I kind of like Fleur de Lis, so, whatever. That's cool. It's cool. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
Why do many people with anxiety problems, such as myself, from Sir Zir, find Fluttershy so relatable?
That's actually I'm gonna take a skip on that one because I don't want to offend anybody by making a joke about anxiety.
Mango point used. Fair enough. Which of the main characters would... Oh, sorry, I skipped one. Yes, this is the next a great one, and I'll give you multiple choice. What kind of pet does Rainbow Dash have? A parrot, B, a tarantula, C, a falcon, or D, a turtle?
I'm
Or
gonna go
E.
with a falcon.
Or
Let's
E,
go
fill in the blank. Falcon?
Falcon.
Do you have a second choice?
Are you telling me I'm that far off?
In this case, yes.
Keep in mind that you were not far off with Rainbow Dash outruns rainbows.
Give me
How
my
does that
multiple
help in this
choices again.
Because the pet matches the pony.
What?
I'm being
Give me
sarcastic.
I don't remember them. It's D, a turtle.
Okay. Then I said
It's
a turtle.
a tortoise.
Turtle.
Oh, fine. It's a tortoise because it doesn't swim.
Oh my god. Which of the main characters would you like to meet the most?
Can I pick the one with the Swiss cheese legs? They look kind of cool.
Yes,
Oh my god.
you can indeed pick Swiss cheese legs. Who actually? That's the character's name of a new fic coming out next week. Those would be changelings, and Chrysalis is the queen of the changelings.
Well, hopefully you didn't just give away an answer to a later question. Because
Like you were paying enough attention.
You're right. I'll forget in 5 minutes. So
I forgot who's up question wise.
I think it was me.
Tis Nalu.
Which pony is a silly pony?
That's. Oh man, I don't know if I know enough names to answer that.
Just
You can
Sweet.
describe them.
yes, descriptions are perfect.
Descriptions
Such
are
as
better.
Swiss cheese legs.
Yes, that's even better.
Let's go with the one that has like an apple on their butt.
That would be Applejack.
Apple bullet.
What? Well, actually, there's technically 3 that have apples on their butt, but that's good enough.
All
Was
of the
it-
above.
Fair enough.
Don't ask me to try and pick out how many of them have apples on their butts. I don't know the answer to that.
Funny question. Follow up to that question. Is Applejack a main character?
Yes.
Fair enough. That is a good answer.
Do princesses dream of magic sheep?
Only if the sheep are gilded and there's glitter involved.
That's pretty on point.
I think that's good.
I would say yes. I would say that's definitely an appropriate answer.
Oh, is it my go?
It is your go. I can't wait for this next one.
Playvis asks, what do you think this show is about?
Versus getting tramp stamps and rainbows?
Damn.
I have no idea.
Horses getting tramp stamps and rainbows.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. I agree.
He's not right, but he's not wrong.
I'll take not being wrong.
Horses getting tramp stamps and rainbows.
To make it all the way to right. Halfway is good.
All right. This is a very important one. Well, that one's self-evident. Do you think this is a game? But it is a game. What do you think of the yaks?
They are proud, majestic creatures that can carry great loads.
Oh my god, he's right.
He is correct.
I think that's like the rightest you've been.
That's sad.
Congratulations. Okay. Who is Bookhorse?
The librarian at the Ministry of Magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I mean, kind of yes. In the context of your limited knowledge, yes.
Yes, that is the correct answer.
All right.
This one might be a little bit of a stretch, but what do you think about what happened to the changelings?
Or as you call them, Swiss cheese legs.
I mean, considering they're like Swiss cheese golems of some sort, I think the choice to pair them with, I don't know. I would have gone with sourdough instead of rye.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
I love it. Okay, so this one is, you're off the hook. This is your, I will call it halftime breather. What do you have a favorite book that you can recommend that's something obviously outside of My Little Pony?
Oh, wow, that's...
Now, so we discover that Roku can't read.
Oh, wow. You found me out.
Discord on tape.
There you go. I honestly haven't, embarrassing as it is, I haven't picked up a book in a good chunk of time.
Roku actually can't read, oh my god.
Oh.
A book that wasn't a technical manual for his job.
Yeah, no kidding. I know that feeling. How about one from an earlier time in life?
Oh, I'm trying to think of the name of it.
You can describe it in pictures.
I mean, okay, like as far as, especially in the context of something like this, like literary story and world building and everything, like I think everybody should probably at some point in their lives like read through The Lord of the Rings. Like not watch the movies, but like read through the actual book.
Painful.
They're an undertaking, but they are like they do a good job of building a world through word, even if you need like a 700-page compendium to understand everything that's going on.
Fair answer. I think Kristen's up.
Okay. Roku. Why is Rainbow Dash so fast?
How else are you going to outrun a rainbow? Like they're there instantly.
I love it.
Are you suggesting she's faster than light?
You cannot. You are asking somebody that works in a science field that question. No.
Fair enough.
All right, for Myeris is, for each of the MLP main characters, would you say they are Hyur, Elizin, Mikote, Lalafell, Rogadin, or Aura? And Ari says we can also give you the names of them. So we'll stick with the main six, I bet. You have Applejack, Rarity, Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and Fluttershy. Who is what?
Lalafell, 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 and Lalafell.
Not incorrect.
With one of them possibly being a Lalafell that somebody rolled down a hill in glitter.
Damn.
That's Nalu. She does like her glitter. Minus the Lalafell part. All right, let's see here. Okay. What is Rarity's profession?
A collector of rare gems.
Shit.
Not. Yeah, that's not incorrect.
Really?
It's not her primary job, but that's actually her special talent.
Yes. I
Finding rare gems. So 2 mango points for that.
feel like one of those people that's on like, oh God, what was it? So you want to be a millionaire, and they're down to like the 50-50 question, and it's like, oh God, I'm not voted off.
You are not the weakest link.
So many mixed metaphors there. That was literally that was weakest link, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Survivor all in like one metaphor.
I think that mixed metaphor is a metaphor for this game show.
Fair enough.
Like the fact that it's a cacophony. It's a thing of a bunch of things.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. That's the sub tagline for this game. Okay. This hopefully you have gleaned enough from this so far that you can answer this question. Who is fastest pony?
Rainbow Dash's turtle.
Yes. No.
That's legit. All right, let's see here. We got, what is the Everfree Forest like?
I mean, I don't typically go to nudist colonies, so I can't really say, but I hear they do like to keep things free all the time, so more
Yes.
power to them.
Completely wrong, but wonderful. I'm going to insert one of my own. What is Rainbow Dash's tortoise? What's the damn turtle's name?
Thunderbolt.
What?
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt. Incorrect, but well guessed.
Now I'm
Alright.
curious, what was the damn turtle's name?
Tank. Tank
Ah,
the turtle.
that was my second guess.
Sure it was. Okay, this one you get to have fun with, okay? Just throw your glitter in the air and explain the origins of Trollestia.
Well, it started in the late 90s when they introduced the internet. And
I want to stop you right there. I want to stop you right there and say, so far, you're not wrong.
no, you tell me you're fucking with me. Like,
No, the part about that it starts with the internet, you're not wrong.
Okay,
Continue.
let him keep throwing his glitter, okay?
Yeah, keep throwing that glitter. So far, so good.
Are we keeping this family friendly, by the way, or is just like,
Keep it PG-15. Maybe PG-17.
okay,
Well,
PG-17 for public school or private school?
Well, I mean, if it's like all girls Catholic school, I mean that's like triple X. So we got to be
Awesome.
careful.
so, okay. Before I say anything, are you saying don't swear or don't be explicit? Because I wasn't going to go anywhere explicit with any of this stuff.
Swear away.
Okay.
Swear away.
It's like public television-ish
It's not HBO.
these days.
Yeah, it's not HBO, but it's Comedy Central after 10.
Perfect.
Can you say the F word on Comedy Central after 10?
I don't know, but you can say it here. You're fine.
Okay.
Do you even remember
Crap,
the question anymore?
I lost my train of thought.
You're
Okay.
explaining the origin of Trollestia.
Oh, right. The early 90s and the internet.
Correct.
Crap. I actually had an explanation and then, oh no.
See, Ansel, this is what you get for interrupting him. He was on a roll.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, Ansel loses a mango point.
I lose my point. All right, let's see here. Who asked that? Was that Kristen?
That was-
All right,
Yeah.
Nalo's turn.
Unshit shimmer.
Sunshine Shimmer.
That's what she changed her name
Okay.
to. It's great.
Okay, you did troll us. Okay, what do dragons eat?
Gold coins and thundercloud.
Oh, not rain cloud. No, that is not super wrong. Not super wrong.
No, you were supposed to tell me that was really wrong.
No,
that should have been
eat
really,
gemstones.
They eat gemstones.
really.
They do. They really, really do.
And we don't have proof that they don't also eat gold coins.
That's true. You, in fact, could be correct, sir.
You could be more correct than we are. We as a fandom may be obsessed with having only seen them eat gems and not extrapolated their diet to understand that gems are just like a sometimes food, but we're just like, oh, it's an always food. It's like the Cookie Monster all over again. You come in here and you open our eyes to the possibility of dragon diet being more varied than just gemstones. So thank you, sir.
Wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Since when does the Cookie Monster eat anything but cookies? What the hell has happened?
eats
in the
bronies.
last
Cookies are a
month?
sometimes food.
I know,
Wait,
right?
No. When? When did we enter this hell?
Yeah, the Cookie Monster. Well, but I think they've actually turned him back to eating whatever the hell he wants. Because, yeah, temporarily, cookies were a sometimes food, which I think is just utter bullshit.
Okay, here we go. I'm linking it.
Are
In
cookies
chat.
Oh, Lord. They've ruined Cookie. Okay.
Look at that.
Yargo.
There's a Cookie Monster with an apple. Okay, anyone go. Go ahead.
It's
All
almost-
right, Mr. Roku. What are the elements of harmony? And this can be like like you explain what they are, or literally just name them. Either way, we'll take the answer.
Well, the last I understood the elements of harmony was what happened when Earth, Wind, and Fire split ways. And then they came back in the late 2000s and reformed as a band. And they decided to go with a name that was a little more modern, but still kind of like, woo.
I'm going to just say that's correct. Because that was an excellent answer.
Correct, and also dating ourselves terribly.
Well, yeah, but I mean, come on. That was brilliant.
Why do you think Pinkie Pie's mane is able to do all these things, like grabbing various objects and being used as a drill?
I mean, there's so many pies out there that, like, defy the laws of taste. I don't see why another pie couldn't, like, defy the laws of hair.
Perfect. I love it.
And strangely enough, also not incorrect.
Yes, not incorrect.
Okay, what currency do ponies use?
Glitter.
That would
I love
actually
it.
be
I'm giving it to
better. Yeah, I agree. That would actually be better than what they use. I would like that more.
What do they use?
They're called bits. They're little gold coins, and they call them bits.
They are in fact bitcoins.
Yes, their currency is bitcoins.
Okay, let's see here. Who is Twilight Sparkle married to?
Dull Sunset?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You just made a whole bunch of people really happy just then. And a lot of other people really mad.
I'm sure I went both ways with that one.
New fiction on Monday.
All right. What do you think is the funniest effect of poison joke?
I think I might have to use a mango point there, because I can't even speculate on what that is to make a joke.
Not a bad idea. Mango point used.
All right. Let's see here. We got, all right. From Cherry Cat, what would your pony name be?
Oh, well, I guess it has to be Rough Copper then.
I will give you mango point for that because yes. All right, let's see here. All right. Which pony is 20% cooler?
Do I have a barometer for 20% cooler than what?
Than all other ponies.
Silent Night, when he decided to change it up from the trees and lock himself in a freezer.
Oh my god.
Oh my,
Oh my
sweet.
god, I just got that. That's leveled. There's levels to that one.
There is. 2 mango points for that. That's amazing. I
Why do you hate your own pony?
don't hate him. I love him.
He makes an ornament out of him.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Nalu gets 3 mango points.
That is definitely 3 mango points right there. I love it.
Oh, okay. Moving on from that horribleness. The last piece of cake is on the table between you and Princess Celestia. Do you dare try to take it, and why? Or why not?
because horses don't eat cake, and it's mine.
Okay.
100 years dungeon.
Yep. Small war started.
I take it horses eat cake, but
These horses do, yes, because they're ponies.
They're
Shit.
equestrian ponies. They are not our earth horses. Okay? Keep
shit.
your realism out of my magic pastel talking flying ponies.
Shit.
Okay, I'm going to skip one for you guys to ask instead because it's weird. Which pony is so overly melodramatic that they have a couch for fainting on?
This one I actually like just from seeing like image memes on the internet. I do know that it's the white and purple one.
Yay! Good job. Bingo
What
point.
do you want her name to be?
What do you
have
want
to
her
name
name
her.
to be? Yes. Give her a name.
You can do it.
We have a lot of faith in you.
It's dwindling, but it's there.
Since I know how the naming scheme goes, I'm going to call her Melodramatic Armchair.
Okay.
If it's
And you can't tell me that's wrong, because I know how that's I know that's how it works.
Yep. I mean, there you go. What was it? Melodrama armchair?
Melodramatic armchair.
There we go. Perfect.
That's probably going to be the next prompt, actually. I like that better. So strangely, despite you knowing how the names go, the name of that pony is Rarity. Rarity. But now she's Melodramatic Armchair.
codename Melodramatic Armchair.
Acceptable.
The other ponies are just like, oh god, melodramatic armchairs here. Everyone look out.
Roku, have you ever been foolish enough to take Nalu's coffee and then survive?
No.
Oh,
sure.
that is not the question, babe.
No?
Have any foolish enough to steal
Oh,
Nalu's coffee
I did it wrong.
lived?
I think the answer's still no.
Yeah, well, the answer to that one's no.
Yeah, that's what I figured. We gotta get it right. There's many dead. Not just Roku did not do it, but there's many dead from trying to take Nalu's coffee. And then I will ask, who would win? An army of Swiss cheese legs or Pinkie Pie with a cupcake?
Well, since you said they're changelings, why the hell would they want a cupcake if they could just change into a cupcake? So I'm gonna go with the Swiss cheese legs.
That's cannibalism.
Hey, if
What's
you're hungry enough.
cannibalism? Wait, what's cannibalism?
They turn into a cupcake.
I didn't say they were going to turn into cupcakes and eat each other, just that they could turn into a cupcake.
I guess that makes Nalu has the dirty evil mind.
I'm also pretty
Surprising, Noah.
confident that there's a fic on Femfic about this.
Probably.
Oh my god, no, stop. No one look it up.
Where's Flutter Priest? Floopree, are you on? No, he's not on.
All
I
right.
hope he-
Who is your favorite villain?
And I had like a multiple choice on this one.
You can. Okay. So, villains. Chrysalis, Tyrek, Nightmare Night, Nightmare Moon, and let's come up with one more, Molestia.
Please tell me that you making up Molestia was you like picturing Mo from The Simpsons as a horse and not what I think you just said?
Do you actually mean Molestia or do you mean Daybreaker?
I meant Molestia because I was going to give him
Oh,
some fake
Jesus.
ones too, just to see where they would go. There is a internet pony named Molestia, and it is what you think it is.
I want to believe that it's Mo from The Simpsons in horse form, so like no, I don't think it is what I think it is. I'll go with the first one. I recognize that name. That was the Swiss cheese legs one, right?
That's true. That is Swiss cheese legs.
Yeah.
The queen of Swiss cheese legs.
Okay, the Queen of Swiss cheese legs. Then that's my.
What
She's a bad
fandoms
guy.
are you a part of?
Final Fantasy, very loosely. Like,
Considering the
I am
cover
part
art
of-
for this live event is your Final Fantasy character, I think that counts.
yeah, I'm.
And
bad.
considering the fact that my husband probably spends more time chatting with you about Final Fantasy games that y'all play on your phones, yeah, I think y'all might just possibly be a part of that fandom.
Taking a little bit of resentment there.
Well,
No, actually, I think it's adorable.
especially as much as she ignores me to do other things, she better not be too resentful.
Like
No, I think
talking
you
to
two are
me.
so cute. Right, I know. That actually happened recently. When we were driving down, he was like, so, you going to keep ignoring me? I'm like, I'm talking to
no.
Nalu right now. So it goes both ways.
All right, Miss Nalu's up.
Speaking of the marriage wrecker,
Yep, the
dear.
wife stealer.
Hey. If you could live in an alternate reality where everyone here was in different fandom, what fandom would that be?
Fantasy? Maybe? Am I
Generic.
understanding the question? Am I understanding the question correctly?
I think you get to rewrite our fandomness, like direct our love for My Little Pony at something else, and watch us go.
I feel like that's a little too close to playing God, isn't it?
Maybe. Do you don't want to play God? That's fine.
We'll just stick with Final Fantasy. That way it's not terribly dangerous.
That's true. Okay, unless it's one of the Final Fantasies where the entire world is going to get destroyed by the villain. Or does get destroyed. Anyway,
Time compression.
what do you... Exactly. What do you call a pony with both wings and a horn?
Daddy, why did mommy sleep with a griffin?
Shit.
Oh my god. Love it.
Fair enough. I will accept that answer.
I'm going to extrapolate this into what I think the question is. Who is Pinkamena?
Pinkie Pie's superhero alter ego.
That is actually kind of not wrong, yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
the alter ego part is right.
Yes.
Okay.
It's her mentally broken, somewhat evil, but not really evil.
No, not evil. Evil in the fandom. In the show, it's just lonely, sad, self-deprecating.
She talks to rocks.
Oh, okay.
By the way, this is a kid show for little girls.
Yeah, this sounds a lot heavier than the one from when we were kids. Although there is that image of the one like little girl crying with the pony and like everything's on fire.
What?
Have you not seen that from like the old show back in the 80s?
Oh my god.
All right, I think
Yeah,
I'm
now
going
you
to take a quick break
Jeez.
to find that. Although it's Nalu's turn.
Oh my god. I'm trying to see if there's like a GIF, because this needs to be GIFed.
So you
Oh,
found what
dear.
I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
All right,
There we
science
go.
question.
Holy.
What is a
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll get science question from Tony Montana. What is a compound without an element?
What? What is a compound without an element? I don't understand the question.
I just like the welcome to hell, Megan. And that's amazing. Oh, Megan, what have you done? All right.
Is it just me, or does she kind of look like Crystal?
She does. Like I have to imagine that's what Crystal would look like with some little jumpers on.
I probably can find a picture somewhere of me wearing jumpers. Like, I was into that. Actually, I do have a picture of me wearing jumpers on my phone. When it's not my question turn, I will pull it up.
You know what you should do? You should
What?
take that image and
And
edit that
Photoshop it
picture
in.
of your. Yeah, no, I was gonna say the picture of you in the tiger costume.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Mark. Oh my god. Welcome to hell, Crystal.
Oh my god.
Hey, Nalu, how are your Photoshop skills?
Girl, I'm in. Hit me up
Okay,
after
I'll
this.
be sending you stuff in a second. Okay, so this I feel like is a question for probably Ansel and I, but I would like to see you tackle it, Roku. Ferocious Creation asks, I have been wanting to be active in the My Little Pony community so that I can collaborate, chat, have fun, etc. However, I feel like it is too late to do so and am overwhelmed with where to go. How can I manage myself to be more a part of a community that I would love to be a part of? What advice do you have, Mr. Roku, who is not a part of this community?
Okay, I guess this kind of falls under generalized, like, social skills. But as far as something like that, there is literally no such thing as something being too far progressed to, like, interact with another human being. So, like, especially stuff like with this Discord and other communities, like, join communities, interact with people. I'm not saying like roll into a group of people like a battering ram and try to like insert yourself into the middle of everything, because there are definitely a lot of people that do that to varying degrees of success. But like, if you want to be part of a community, if you want to interact with people, if you want to get into that sphere of things, like, join communities, just talk to people, find common interests, if there's a conversation going on in general chat and you have something worthwhile to add or it applies to you, just talk. Interact with people, basically. Like, it's the scariest hurdle when it comes to becoming a part of something or talking to people, but like, the worst thing you can do is not put yourself out there.
Very good advice.
I think that's great advice.
I think that's worth at least 10 mango points. I also haven't been keeping track of the mango points, but good job.
Anything with a green check mark in the questions is a mango point.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh,
Goodness.
yeah.
Yeah, pick a good one.
Oh, Lord. I'm leaving Lars's one for somebody else.
I'll do that one next.
I'll
yeah.
ask Strangely Furry Weenus's question instead. Roku, do you enjoy jalapenos?
I do, actually. Like, I routinely eat pretty much anything up to about a ghost pepper, and I have eaten those candied at a Christmas party.
It sounds painful to me.
It was an experience. It's not one that I'd repeat, but it was an experience.
That's fair. I would probably try once and immediately regret it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you say Irish wristwatch?
But you have to try and say it fast.
Irish wrist. Irish wrist. I don't like this question.
If it'll make you feel better later after this, haha, everyone else, I will send you myself drunkenly trying to do this. It's even worse when you're drunk.
Hard when you're trying to, like, you can say Irish wristwatch, but Irish wristwatch.
Exactly.
Varying degrees of success there.
Halfway.
Okay. If you need a picture, let me know and I'll pull one up. When shown a picture of the main characters of this show, which one would you say is the cutest?
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a picture on that one.
Okay, hold up. Come on. There you go. There's your options.
Hang on, it's loaded. Let's go with the purple one.
Ah, yes. Twiglet Sporkle.
Since she's technically the mainest of the main characters, I think that makes you the most right.
Although,
Was there a right answer to that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you talk to this community, yes.
If you say that Applejack's the cutest, then you'd be wrong because she's a background pony.
Oh,
How dare you?
I know, I'm sorry.
This just got really serious.
You can't go comparing apples to apples.
It's fighting words.
All right, next question. Celestia is desperately in love with blank.
Herself.
Ah,
I like that. Not exactly correct, but I like it. All right, let's see here. We have. All right, it's coming up on 6. Let's see here. Let's go. Do we have any more on the forums, by the way?
Let me look right quick.
Because some of these are a little too subjective.
I think that makes it fun.
That's true.
Okay, so of those, all right, let's go for it. So of those 6 ponies, who would you marry, murder, matrimony?
No, wait. 2 of those are the same thing.
Oh, isn't there a 3M instead of like marry, bang, kill? Like, there's a way to do it with 3 M's. Marry, murder, and
make sweet
Okay.
love.
make sweet love.
Can we rephrase that third one to something?
What? You don't want to fuck a fictional colorful
Okay,
pony?
fine. Okay, fine. Fine. It's marry, murder, and ride around like a cowboy.
No, better.
That is better.
Marry, murder, or start a small business with and co-sign on a lease.
Damn.
All right. Let's go. Let's see. I'll take Mary on the one that's got the apple.
Mary and the Applejack. All right.
Business partner with the white horse. She looks pretty business savvy.
Actually, a correct answer. She has a lot. She has her own clothing line and owns several stores.
Oh, then I'm 2 for 3.
Who you gonna murder?
Let's see. Roll out the purple one. Gotta keep the rainbow one around. I got off the pink horse.
Correct.
And
Correct
that
answer.
is why she has her alter ego of Pinkamena, where she cries herself to sleep, talking to rocks who are her only friends. Because of you.
I mean, I don't hate her, but you guys didn't give me a lot of options there.
All right. So I'm kind of curious. We'll call this like a question here. Can you? So basically, if I give you the 6 names, can you assign them to the ponies? Have you learned enough?
Probably.
I'm typing them out now.
What are you doing?
I'm typing the names so we can do the multiple choice.
Oh.
All right. So there's your 6 names. And there's the image again. So can you tell us which one's which? One of them should be really obvious.
Those are not the names that you're excited.
All right. You get a mango point. All right. I'll give you the real names. But without punctuation.
You know, the sad part is that I made it halfway through the names and it didn't occur to me until I hit Twiglet Sprinkle.
Was that too on the nose?
Twiglet Sprinkle was a little too far. All right.
Oh, Twiglet Sprinkle.
Let's say Applejack is the Wild West horse.
That's correct.
You said Rarity was the white one, so I know that.
That's correct.
Twiglet Sprinkle is the purple one.
Well done.
Pinky is the pink one. I'm going to assume the Rainbow Dash has to be the one with rainbow hair.
That's fair.
Which leaves Fluttershy as the shy-looking one.
All right. You have done it. That is successful. You have managed to take the names and match them to the correct ponies. Well done.
Shit, I made it through 2nd grade for a reason.
Now I have to... So people are going to be writing so many random stories based on the crap that we've said today. I just want to warn you. All right, what do we got left for questions? Let's take a look here. Okay. Would you trust a junkie who works in a pastry shop who also once cloned herself in order to make up for her shortcomings as a cartoon character?
Would I trust a junkie who works in a pastry shop who wants clone? What do they sell in said pastry shop?
Cupcakes and cakes.
Yeah, sure, why not? If they cloned themselves, they must be at least relatively intelligent, right?
Well, it was accidental through magic, but it's
wow.
It's acceptable. All right, we're actually going to get some questions from Flutter Priest now, which is this should be interesting.
Oh, Lord. While he types, real quick, who do you think would be the better writer, me or Ansel? Choose your love.
Who do I think would be the better writer?
Yeah. Draw the line right now.
But you're both right.
Better.
This is not a fair question.
No, it's not. Life isn't fair, Roku. Sometimes you get faced down by a tiny little girl who's going to tell you that you're going to break her heart if you don't say the right thing.
Damn, this is some rough shit right here.
Oh, you're saved by the bell. Flutter Priest has asked his question. If there is a princess of the sun and the princess of the moon, if the show were to add 2 additional princesses, what possible choices would make sense?
The underworld and the shadow realm.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I like it.
I'll accept it. Now, philosophically, what is the difference between the underworld and the shadow realm?
Damn it, Ansel.
Well, the shadow realm is where
I didn't ask you.
Hey Roku, say that the Shadow Realm is where you get sent to when you duel in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, I mean, I figured that was self-explanatory. Like, why the hell do I have to explain what the Shadow Realm is when everybody knows what the Shadow Realm is?
I don't know what Ansel does.
Alright, so Ansel, there's this horse named Seto Kaiba. He's gonna play you in cards. And when you fuck up and he beats you with his blue eyes white dragon, that's where you fucking go. You go to the Shadow Realm. And the other one is just where people go when they die.
Okay. Acceptable answer, and I only know very, very little about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'll accept it.
The Shadow Realm is some serious shit, is what it boils down to.
I see. This is fun. What caused Twiglet Sprinkle to move out of the Golden Oak Library where she previously lived?
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is because she was a twig, and the twig had to move away from the tree library to be a tree herself.
Actually, like metaphor-wise, that's kind of true, yeah. There was an event, growing up or having it literally exploded by a giant crazed minotaur.
Yeah.
So
growing up and giant crazed minotaurs are basically the same thing.
I want to take a second. No, I want to take a second to say that there's a very large difference between like reaching age 18 and being attacked by a minotaur.
Also, he's a centaur. I'm sorry.
So interesting story about that. Literally, they had an episode of Dragon. There's like one episode of My Little Pony that is basically just an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
It's yeah, and yes. So because they can't kill a character, they killed a house because that was the emotional draw of the episode. So yes. Okay. Here we go. That's okay. You don't have to. No one knew what to say to that man. No one did. Okay. There's an episode within the show that is dedicated to producing and creating an alcoholic beverage and distributing it. What drink was the episode about? And what was the storyline of said episode? And what was the moral presented for children to learn?
What the fuck is this show? Like, you just told me this was like...
Little girls. They gotta learn about that Girls Gone Wild at a young age.
So yes.
Whoa.
What was the alcohol? What was the storyline? And what did we learn?
Let's see. The alcohol was moonshine. What was the second part of the question?
What was the rough storyline of the episode?
Let's see. The business one, Rarity, gets into a business deal with the horse mafia, and in exchange for her brother's safety, she has to brew bootlegged booze. And the moral of the story is don't get in bed with the mafia.
That's the new writing prompt. Not wholly wrong. It's Applejack who gets involved with a couple of their names are literally Flim and Flam. So a couple of drifters who cheat at a bet to cause the Apple's family farm and or alcohol dispensary to go out of business. And no, I'm not making this up.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that they just like make booze? Like this is an accepted thing?
It's hard cider, but yes.
That is still alcohol.
Yes.
That's not a semantic that you can split hairs on.
It's okay, officer. I'm not drinking like vodka or anything. It's just cider.
It's just alcohol.
Yeah, when we explain this show to people that haven't seen it, it sounds a lot different than when I watch it.
It really does.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're coming up on the 6 o'clock hour. So we promised Roku an hour to an hour and a half of grilling. So I would like to thank Roku for answering his questions. And I would say you did a lot better than I think you may have thought you would do.
I had very low expectations for myself on this.
Okay, fair enough.
I think we should get Flutterpriest. He wrote one last one.
Okay, one more. All right.
Okay. There is an episode of the show within the first season which shows a stallion thrown out of a spittoon for overdosing on a particular substance. What substance did he overdose on?
Rainbow Jimmies.
The answer, I'm sad to say, is salt.
How? Okay. Normally, I
Ponies
wouldn't.
like salt licks.
How do you overdose? What happens when you overdose on salt?
Well, he looked a little crazed.
Well, and if it's bath salts like in Florida, you end up trying to eat people's faces.
So, are you telling me that a horse overdosed on bath salts in this universe and just like went on a fucking rampage?
Well, I mean, let me take this out of context mid screenshot, screen cap.
Well, hang on. Live questions. He was drunk and passed out. So, if the horses get drunk on salt, what do they do with the alcohol?
They also get drunk on alcohol.
How do you get drunk? Never mind. I don't want to know the answer.
There you go. There's your thrown out for too much salt.
Or was this like salt in the sense that it was before they wanted to acknowledge the fact that there was alcohol within the universe, so he was just conveniently drunk on salt?
I don't remember which. Yeah, I don't remember what the episode order is. That's a good question. Oh my god.
Actually, so for those listening in, Blood Priest pointed out that it was the episode about racial tensions between white people and Native Americans, which he's absolutely not wrong about.
That is correct.
That is the episode.
But
So,
that's not-
on that note, guys.
Yes, but that's not why we were laughing.
Oh, is that not why?
Look in Knights.
I pushed down the button.
Uh,
Oh my god. Yes, please share with everyone. That is wonderful. I love it. This is my new avatar.
okay. All right. Well, there's
I
nothing.
just assumed everyone was laughing at racial tension.
No, we were laughing at this. So there's nothing that we could possibly follow that up with, but we have a couple of Quill and Blade things. Oh my god, that's just amazing.
This is why our marriage is sometimes threatened by my love for her.
Can we please use that as the cover art for this one?
No, it's the Roku story.
I know, but that's
I'll
gotta
post
be
it
in
at the end.
Oh my god. Okay. So I would like to thank everybody for your excellent questions and also thank Roku for being a good sport and entertaining us quite a bit with both humorous and strangely accurate answers, which is frightening.
Hopefully people enjoyed it.
I think they'll have a good time. So we'll have a little bit of Quill and Blade business, and then everybody can go to their respective corners. And Mango's looking at me pretty angry, so I probably should take her outside. Okay, so just a heads up to everybody, we are still doing work, and life's been a little crazy for us lately due to some family emergencies and whatnot. But we are going to be a little late this week on the Beyond the Veil chapter. It hasn't had as many passes as they normally get, so we're going to have another back and forth before we goes out. So I imagine it'll be out by Wednesday.
Yeah, it's almost there. It just needs some more fine tuning before we're ready to post it. But shilling for patrons, I will go ahead and post the draft.
Ooh, good call. That is what that is for. So we have that. The other thing is work on secrets. Of course, has kind of stalled with my dad's medical issues, but I still plan on finishing on time. It's been going pretty well. I'm very happy with the result. Major prose upgrades all the way around. Not really changing the story so far. No story changes have been in, but better characterization. I put a lot of good work into it. I'm just kind of waiting on Crystal to look at the first 20% and tell me if I'm going in the right direction. So that's going well. Other than that, we are kind of putting everything else on hold until we can finish Veil and also Secrets and also the Azerite RPG, or it's called the Patron RPG. So that's all I've got. Crystal, what do you got?
For those who read Crystal's Hopes, I apologize for the lack of updates recently. I am hip deep in obsessing over Veil. So like I've sat down to work on the next chapter. I will finish it. It's totally going to be finished. I will start to work on it, and I'm like, but I really want to work on Veil. So hopefully, if you're reading Crystal's Hopes, you're also reading Veil, so you're not completely without content. I love you all. Good night.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I hope you had fun. This will be on YouTube shortly, where we can rewatch and re-listen to some of Roku's exceptional answers and laugh for long periods of time.